The laughter started the moment the human ship entered the combat lane. Across the Coalition fleet's command bridges, officers watched the tactical display in pure amusement. The human vessel's flight path was embarrassing. Sharp zigzags, sudden drops, random rolls, and wild bursts of thrust, followed by dead stops. "Is their pilot drunk?" One Tharex officer clicked, his frills twitching. "Perhaps humans lack basic navigation instincts." Another added, "That flight pattern is inefficient, sloppy." On the flagship Vela's Crown, Admiral Cyrex watched with visible irritation. "Human vessel Wayfarer, you are ordered to maintain formation," he barked over comms. "Your erratic flying is disrupting fleet cohesion." After a brief pause, a calm human voice replied, "Negative, Admiral. I'm exactly where I need to be." More laughter rippled through the bridge. The sensors showed nothing unusual. No enemy fire, no debris fields, just empty space. "Then explain your movements, pilot," Cyrex demanded. "Because from here you look incompetent." There was another pause, a little longer this time. "I would," the human said, "but your sensors can't see what I'm dodging." That earned outright amusement. Bold words for a species new to interstellar combat. The Admiral scoffed. "Our arrays can detect quantum fluctuations smaller than an atom." "Yeah," the human replied. "That's the problem." Before Cyrex could respond, the Wayfarer suddenly twisted hard to port, engines screaming as it narrowly missed. Absolutely nothing. The mockery intensified. "See, empty space," someone shouted. A classic human panic response. Then the human ship dove straight down, flipped end over end, and blasted forward at full burn again, avoiding something no one else could see. The human's voice came back. Tighter now. "Admiral, when was the last time you calibrated your sensors for relativistic microshear?" Silence fell. Cyrex frowned. "Explain." "Your sensors assume space is empty between objects," she said. "Ours don't." The laughter on the bridge faded. The Admiral gestured sharply. "Magnify the sensor feed. Overlay the human's telemetry." Technicians complied, and what appeared was noise, static, random distortions, tiny blips that Coalition systems automatically filtered out as irrelevant interference. "Those are just sensor ghosts," an officer said. "Background distortion." "No," the human corrected. "Those are kinetic kill fields." The bridge went completely still. "Prepositioned relativistic shrapnel," she continued. "Microscopic, nearly massless, and moving at a fraction of light speed." A technician swallowed hard. "That's impossible. That's what the enemy wants you to think," she replied. As if on cue, a Coalition frigate at the edge of the formation suddenly vanished. It didn't explode, it just vanished. Its hull was shredded into vapor in less than a millisecond, torn apart by something invisible, silent, and impossibly fast. Alarms screamed across the bridge. "What in the void was that?" Cyrex shouted. The human ship rolled again, dodging by mere meters. "That," she said calmly, "is why I don't fly straight." More ships began to disappear, the ones maintaining perfect formation, perfect vectors, perfect predictability. The human ship, the Wayfarer, danced through the chaos, twisting and weaving like a living thing. "Why can you see them, and we can't?" Cyrex demanded. "Because humans evolved throwing rocks at each other," she replied. "Fast ones." The Admiral stared at the display, horror dawning on his face. "These fields are everywhere." "Yep, the enemy seeded this entire approach corridor days ago. Any ship flying in a straight, clean line gets sliced." Another Coalition cruiser vanished in a silent flash. "Why haven't they activated the rest of the traps?" an officer whispered. The human's answer was immediate and chilling. "Because they're watching, learning, waiting for you to stop laughing." Cyrex didn't hesitate. "All ships break formation, randomize vectors, follow the human pilot's path now." Panic and confusion erupted, but the ships that mimicked her erratic movements survived. The ones that didn't, simply didn't. Minutes later, the fleet emerged from the kill field, battered and shaken, but alive. The enemy's ambush was spent, useless. On the bridge, no one was laughing anymore. Admiral Cyrex opened a private channel. "Human pilot, your name?" "Lieutenant Mara Hayes," she replied. He inclined his head, a gesture of deep respect across species. "Lieutenant Hayes, you saved this fleet." There was a brief pause, then a soft human chuckle. "Next time," she said, "maybe mock us after we stop dodging." And from that day forward, whenever a human pilot flew erratically, no one ever laughed again. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more.